I'm sorry. Wait a minute. But let me listen. I just got a notification. Hold on. Hey, Jim. Speak with your girl, Marcella. 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 Speak with your girl, Marcella. Marcella. Speak with your girl, Marcella. 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 Speak with your girl, Marcella. Speak with your girl, Marcella. Marcella. Hey, Gems. Hey, Gems. I am back, baby. Jacqueline's in the house. Mildred is in the house. Why Mildred is in the house, y'all? Let me bust down with her book, Delirium, A Tale of You Know What and Love, baby. Y'all need to get this off Amazon. This is the beautiful lady who wrote this book, y'all. Get it together. There is a surge of traction, honey. From the moment Omar and Patricia met, a spark of desire that couldn't even explain or deny just what time wasn't enough. Niecy is on the live, y'all, baby. I got to bust down. LaShawn is in the house. Hi, Ira. Camera Apple, glad you're here. Gwen Davis, Cheryl Singleton, LaShawn, how are you? Y'all know that last week I told y'all about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's get straight to it. You know I gotta be a little messy, baby. I got this.
Marcella,
Uh,
since I promised I was gonna go over the garden, can I do that before it gets dark?
oh my God, I gotta get this out.
Get it out, girl. Get it out.
All right, go ahead. Show the
Go
garden.
ahead, get it out. Cause
Yo,
you about to have a heart attack over there. Go on, talk about it.
okay, I'm gonna be messy, y'all. I'm being messy now. Y'all know about TikTok, right? So I want y'all to know that Canvas Beauty. Canvas Beauty. I am the TikTok live creator of the year. Pinch me. I can't wait. Now look, Stormy done made the TikTok creator of the year. Okay. So she says she can't wait. This is her little thing, TikTok creator of the year. Got her green nails on. Baby, everybody is busting out with stories. And she made TikTok creator of the years, not on likes, baby. Not on likes, on money, on making money. All her lives were successful. She is changing a legacy for TikTok. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all hit my like button on the next thing because Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know I was up here last week talking about somebody getting murdered and everything, and I couldn't tell y'all. Well, and people was, referencing me in their content saying she just lying. Carlos got Marcella and Wanda up here saying it's coming back. Well, the date that it is coming back is July 19th. The first episode will be called NDA/DNA. Now I don't know no details, but the second episode will be July 26th, and it says I am kin off, meaning I am kin enough, okay? And I'm going to tell you that season 10 is coming in with a bang yang, a bang yang, a bang yang yang. Now, I'm not going to tell you everybody who's going to pop up because I do know a little something. But I know Teacher was getting her wig done today, baby, looking good in the hood. The new couple is going to be busting out, meaning the new head people in charge, Tisha and Marceau, will lead us into a new revelation of Huntsville. Y'all, I know somebody gonna get in here later on and say something about my girl, about the millimeters. But baby, today, when some of the millimeters got the information right, I waited before it came out to see how many of these people was gonna report on it, right? So you know who did. I ain't gonna say her name because she ain't did nothing to me. Free, 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 free. You know who she is, okay? And she made it abundantly clear that she was not watching. They're not watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're not going to do this. And I'm not going to be watching the clips. And they will be watching. All of them who said they not watching, they will be watching. Then let me tell you this. I need 50 likes up here. I need 50 likes, okay? I'm going to tell you why I know they're going to be watching. First of all, they shouldn't even be talking about it. If they got the information that it was coming out July 19th, I wouldn't have said nothing. But everything is a click and view and a gag and a hag and a sniff and a lift it. Okay, so now, who's a liar? Oh, me, I'm a liar. Oh, she said she's a liar. Well, I'm just letting you know, July 19th, if I'm lying, I'm flying, baby. They're getting ready to come out. And the first episode is titled NDA/DNA. The second episode is July 26th. And, it's coming out, baby. I might be a liar, but you're going to be watching, okay? Hey, Tanya, so y'all be sure to tune in, set your DVRs, watch the clips, hit your likes, and do everything you need to do. But let me get messy. Niecy, I need you to go down 1 minute because I got to show this picture, honey. I got to show this picture. And I want a full screen for this picture, baby. I'm about to get messy. Oh, baby, let me pull up this picture. Niecy, I'm gonna take you down for a sec. I'm gonna take you down. Let me take this off. The content. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. But baby, now if anybody. Baby, I want to show y'all this picture. Put a 1 in the chat if you recognize these two women. Tell me if you recognize these two. One is the great attorney Simone. Okay. But the second one is Queen Sheba. Now, let me get messy now. You know that people don't like Simone, baby. People don't like Simone. And because Simone tapped mail one time, right? And this is the head millimeter. I wonder, being a fly on the wall, being a fly, y'all, what is the queen of hiding her hands doing with Miss Attorney Simone Red Wine? Now, this ain't the first time, because the other day Simone was reporting and boom, she was in the background with a ponytail. And I'm saying, what is Queen She? What is she doing with Simone Red Wine? I wonder if there is going to be a meeting on 7th Avenue. I'm just saying. What? Is there going to be a meeting? What is Sheba doing with the op? You remember when everybody was giving Who Knew a problem about Simone being up there and whether Who Knew was a real millimeter? But you got the queen. They looking good now. I ain't gonna lie, they looking good. You got Red Wine out there reporting on the Diddy, and you ain't seeing Tisha tails hanging around nobody. But I guess a click and a view will do. I'm just saying, y'all, who would have expected that? They're at the Diddy trial. And you know Simone is taking the lead. And the other person is trying to catch on to the T because Simone knows the lingo, the legal lingo. But baby, when I saw this picture, I was like, you. Busted. Because maybe that was a discussion that has to be had because it hasn't been had. So, baby, I'm being messy boots today, baby. And I probably will get the song Ain't Nobody Business. Ain't nobody business. Well, let me get to some more messy news now. In the interim of listening to all of this news, baby, Bobby Brown. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta now because Frick and Frack is back. Frick and Frack is back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But baby, because Frack came back, people got stuff to say about Miss Faye. Fake Trud, they calling her Fake Trud. Drew slammed her on the Bravo show with Andy the other night. But Bobby Brown came out of the dirt, y'all. Bobby Brown came out the mud on Miss Phaedra. Now, I don't want to say it, so I don't have to say it's legend in my opinion. I'm going to let y'all hear Bobby talk about Phaedra.
Bobby Brown regrets ever hiring Phaedra Parks as his lawyer because she kept him in jail. Bobby didn't want to criticize Phaedra's lawyering skills, but says anytime he had a case and she was representing him, he would usually end up in jail. Bobby says Phaedra was too busy craving attention and publicity and would step into the courtroom with him with the television cameras everywhere. Bobby Brown regrets ever hiring Phaedra Parks as his lawyer because she kept him in jail.
Baby! Let me tell you what kind of person I know Phaedra is. She got paid and she sashayed away. Phaedra knows the assignment. Any show Phaedra gets on, Married to Medicine, you know, the queen of being deceitful. Phaedra, the assignment is making money. Phaedra represented Bobby Brown twice. And Bobby Brown sat in jail. And what did Phaedra do? She got Whitney Houston money, baby. And was saving it and tucking it in her Southern Belle breast. Because Phaedra is not even going to respond to this. Phaedra didn't even respond when Dr. Jackie said she didn't pay that $35K. Phaedra not going to respond to that, baby. She is going to talk about you and move on. I know Phaedra a little bit, and you're right. She's getting the money. She don't care. And Mildred do know Phaedra. He went to jail both times. Child, not Bobby coming out there. Bobby coming out. He is every little step I take. I shouldn't have got Phaedra. That's what he's singing now, but baby. Remember how Bob Whitfield won his case representing himself? Yes, Phaedra will half bury you, half be your lawyer, half be half Apollo. She used Apollo to step it up, half her babies and moved him. Phaedra has been just moving things around, but she is moving money into her bank account. I need y'all to know that. Hey, Eliam. How are you? Tanya is in the house. Dear Ree, can you please drop Dear Ree, Mildred Cocktails? Every content creator come in, drop their well, let's stay on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I done told y'all Frack is back, but let me tell you something about tomorrow. Tomorrow. Porsha goes to court tomorrow. I'm telling you, she will get nothing. In case y'all don't know, my boy asked to leave the United States 4 days ago. And they can give her the divorce because he's gone. But if the house was in his name only, he's going to let it go up into foreclosure and Porsha will get nothing. You remember the prenup? Well, Porsha ain't going to get nothing. But I'm going to tell you, Porsha, don't be no fool, girl. Sell that damn furniture out that house now. When you walk out that courtroom tomorrow, don't give us those Miss Diane tears. I need you to go ahead and start selling room by room, because with Simon out the state, he ain't got to attend no court case. But Simon got the idea from his buddy, y'all. Simon had a buddy that just was deported for overstaying his welcome. Y'all, I'm going to get back into it because I'm going to let y'all know. Baby, I got to tell y'all this too. I can't wait to tell you this story. But Porsha will not get anything. Nothing. So Porsha likes rich men. I'm sure Porsha dug into his money while she was with him. She secured her home, kept her home. Miss Diane done sold her home, moved into Porsha home. That means, Miss Diane put her money up while she stayed in Porsha house. Porsha will not get that house if her name was not on it, which Simon bought the house before him and Porsha. So I can't imagine putting his name on it. And he said he got messed up because he like girls with big booties. Now, let me read it. This dude said he like women with the booties, baby. He didn't care that Porsha had go-go naked hair, got go-go naked. He got what he wanted from her and moved on. And he back in Nigeria, but trust me, Simon is the type, he will come back, because I did a whole history on Simon. Simon will get back and go to this country and that country. Simon will be back, and Porsha better watch her back, okay? She better watch her back because, Simon is not anyone to play with. But I want to tell y'all that, let me get to this article, baby. Wait a minute. Another Nigerian got deported the other day. Hold on, let me get to it. Wait a minute. Baby, I get all confused. Let me get back into this Insta. Let me get back into this Instagram. But let me tell y'all, Carlos had a lot to say too, y'all. Carlos is like, my show coming back. I know y'all so sad, but he had a message that he left. So, I don't know if he's talking to us, the millimeters, or who, but he had a message. Okay, let me see. Is it in here? Oh my goodness, where's my messages? I know I ain't tripping out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second. At least he could have been showing y'all the thing if I knew I was going to lose my spot. Hold on. And y'all, Miss Wanda's already confirmed. She's back. She's back. So I look forward to seeing her in her element. But let me show y'all. It's a dude. I got it. Here it go. His name is KB Lamb. KB Lamb. He's a Nigerian national, but KB Lamb has left the U.S. after being detained by ICE on June 6, 2025, for overstaying his visa. He was granted voluntary departure and officially exited the country the following day. So was Simon, okay? So Simon decided to leave, skip out on his court case that is tomorrow. This guy is important because he was a TikTok star, okay? Senegalese Italian born. TikTok star was detained by ICE June 6th at the Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. He he just arrived in the States 36 days ago, all right? And he was supposed to only stay for 30 days, but old boy tried to stay longer. And baby, they hemmed him right on up. And he told ICE, I will voluntarily leave. So he done went on back to Italy. But Simon done went on back to Nigeria. And tomorrow he gonna be smoking on his cigar and laughing his butt off at Porsha, because she's gonna be in court tomorrow. Murray Sam is my Nollywood king. Well, baby, let me see what you got to say, Mildred. Spew, child. I met a sexy African in my 20s speaking all of the Francis in my ear. Child, let him go. She better let him go. But Simon is vindictive. He's gonna come back and get her. Niece, niece, niece. I don't know what happened to Niece. Niece.
Girl, why you call my name like that? What in the world?
Okay, let me just do one more thing, then show you garden. It ain't dark. So Carlos King posted 10 hours ago when the announcement was made for Love and Marriage Huntsville. He posted a prayer, baby. Dear Lord, today I pray that you will remove every barrier that would hinder my blessings, honey. Leave no traces of my past traumas, no fingerprints of my failures, no room for any regrets, and no hurt, bitterness, or animosity in my heart. All I want to do is live healthy and win. In Jesus' name, amen. Now, this is what Carlos King posted on his page. Please, he says, Marcella, please find out who YouTuber killed. And I did that story this morning, Miss Carmel Apple. Yes, baby. He is praying that y'all demons don't be trying to mess with his show, honey. He put that prayer out as deep. He said, no past traumas, nothing. I mean, today I pray you will remove every barrier. Is the millimeters the barrier? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just. But baby, all right, Nisa gonna show us her garden, and then I'm gonna get back to the crap talking, because I got a lot to talk about. Baby, Donald Trump has been gearing it
He
up.
wilding.
You take care of that.
He wilding. He wilding. Hey y'all. I look a mess
I'm gonna go
because
down. I'm gonna go down so you can have the whole screen.
I look a mess, y'all. I'm on my cell phone too, so that's why my picture isn't that big. Let me see. Can I? No. Okay. So I still have a few plants up here on my porch, y'all. Um, and my fern is doing really well over there. The only thing she gets a little fertilizer every 2 weeks and a little water, and she being happy over there in that corner. All my herbs are doing really well. Um, I still have these cabbages and they're trying to grow ahead, but I got to put some fertilizer in it. Some people were asking me what did I start putting on my um stuff, and this is what it is, y'all. It is diatominous. That's all. Yes, that's obvious. Earth. Y'all know I mess up a name in a minute. But yeah. So let's go out here. I got some potatoes in this bag that I've been keeping in the dark, so I can grow some. So my flowers this year has gotten out of control. I'm sorry about the phone. Now these are yams, y'all. And I had so many vines over on the other side. I said I'm gonna have to keep these here. But they're growing. You see, I got my two rain barrels and they are both full. But I haven't been having to use it because it rains almost every day. I got my pepper plants over here, and you're not supposed to tear these off with your hand, but I always don't follow the rules. But you want to make sure that you keep it trimmed of the lower leaves because then it puts its energy into creating peppers. And another good tip is you just take it and lightly press it. That way, it's not putting its energy in shooting up. It's putting its energy into making peppers. My hydrangeas, those were half off. I got this plant, it was half off. Don't ask me what it is, cause I done forgot already. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go back to the comments. Um, then I planted some flowers in there. And then I got these over here. I need to move this because my husband keeps knocking it down. Then I got these. So I'm trying to do my little thing this year with my little flower beds. Okay, out here I got watermelon. I got watermelon here. I got a watermelon here. And I got one little one growing. It's so cute. Oh, that little watermelon. Um, then this is an apple tree, and then that's a plum tree over there. These are yams. I don't know how these bags got out here. And then those are yams. I know they're huge. They're in a fabric bag. Um, I got that cedar up there to try to deter some of the ants from eating the yam plants because they love yam plants. They eat them up. Okay, I got another watermelon right here. Then in here is lettuce. My yard guy came today and he didn't hook my water hose back up or nothing. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about the phone. Oh, moving back and forth. I know I be getting busy sometimes. This watermelon is looking so good. Um, I made this little trellis, and I need to go back to Lowe's to get some more wood so I can make it to go all the way around. Um, and this is my old shower thing, and I'm gonna figure out something to do with it because, like I said, I like to use stuff that's already in my house. Okay, with cucumbers, it's the same thing as peppers. You see all those small leaves down there. I need to cut those, and it just give the plant more airflow, more power to go ahead and get you some cucumbers. So I got to do some pruning on that. Um, and I still haven't taken these jalapenos off because I want to see how big they're gonna get. So check them out. This is a green pepper plant. Um, it was it was dead, and I just replanted it, and it came back. My strawberries, collards. In another week, I'm gonna cook those. Um, then I got onions. That's another pepper plant. I think that's a red Carolina red pepper plant, if I'm not mistaken. Um, then this is my squash. It grew so much from my last update. And that's either squash or zucchini, and that's squash. Over there is okra or eggplant, one or the other, because I didn't put my markers down. And then there was some moringa. Um, that the yard man thought it was some weeds, child. I had to come back out here and try to revive them. We'll see. Okay, my citronella plant in here is growing out of control. Um, so in here, hold on one sec. Let me unzip. Oh, okay. So my tomatoes are throwing down in here, and you do the same thing with your tomato plants. You need to make sure that you get all the leaves from the bottom so you have aeration going on, and it puts all this energy into making tomatoes. Once you get dead leaves like this right here, I prune them back. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have so many tomatoes at one time, but oh, I just give them to my family. That's all. And see, I pruned that about 4 days ago, and those leaves are back already. And here is another watermelon. Yes, y'all love watermelon. I can't help it. Um, in here we got collard greens, lettuce, kale, and probably some milk on me. Um, and that's going really well in there. And I got to put y'all down again so I can open this greenhouse. Let me show you this before I open it up. I got this from Wayfair for free, y'all. It's not the greenhouse that I had, but it's better than nothing. Um, so let's open it up. Talk, Marcel, while I open it up.
Okay, we got to get on this about ice, y'all. It is getting really ridiculous out here. Let me tell y'all. Let me let y'all hear this video.
Members to Los Angeles to address. Protests in Los Angeles continue to escalate after Donald Trump federalized the California National Guard against the state's wishes. Yesterday, Donald Trump said he would send an additional 2,000 California National Guard members to Los Angeles to address what he calls lawlessness. However, officials are saying that this is only causing more chaos on the ground and elevated tensions. And in another frightening step towards authoritarianism, Donald Trump is also activating Marines from a local military base who he says will assist the National Guard in their operations. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's activation of guardsmen and military will cost.
Yeah, let me. I'm.
Protests in Los Angeles continue to escalate after
Y'all gotta
Donald
hear
Trump
this.
federalized the California National Guard against the state's wishes. Yesterday, Donald Trump said he would send an additional 2,000 California National Guard members to Los Angeles to address what he calls lawlessness. However, officials are saying that this is only causing more chaos on the ground and elevated tensions. And in another frightening step towards authoritarianism, Donald Trump is also activating Marines from a local military base who he says will assist the National Guard in their operations. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's activation of guardsmen and military will cost taxpayers $134 million, according to the Pentagon. The governor of California is saying this entire move is to stroke Donald Trump's ego and that he's disrespecting troops. The governor shared that out of the 2,000 guardsmen currently stationed in Los Angeles, only about 300 are actually doing something, and none of them have housing or food. Protests in Los Angeles continue to escalate.
What I wanted y'all to hear is it is costing us $134 million. Now they got all these Marines and National Guards there. They have no hotels for them to stay in, no food, nothing. They have no food and nowhere to lay their heads at night. And it is getting crazy. Let me let Niecy finish this because I got a lot to do. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, y'all. So this is the greenhouse on the inside. And I put my lighting up, but I haven't called the electric company to come back and straighten my poles out because I wanted to make sure that this thing was gonna stand up before I I invested more money in here. But I got cantaloupe right here. I hope y'all can see that. Cantaloupe. I got another citronella plant and lavender um in there. Then I got different herbs and starter seeds in here. Um I think I got spinach in there. Something in there. Another cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe and watermelon. Then these are green pepper plants. And you want to make sure you do just like you do with the tomatoes and the other pepper plants. You want to make sure that you keep the lower leaves trimmed. That way, the plant will put all this energy into making. You see my little sprouts coming. So you want to make sure you keep the leaves pruned. I'm doing a few starter trays. All that is cabbage in here. My blueberries, strawberries, okra, tomatoes. I just planted that about 7 days ago. And you want to do the same thing. You want to kind of bend the branches down very gently so it just won't grow up, but it'll grow you some sprouts. Um I forgot what I put in here too, y'all. Lemon trees. This is a patio tomato plant. And I just wanted to see what it was gonna do. It don't grow no more than 2, 3 feet high. Um, I don't understand how this man come over here and cut the grass and moving my stuff. Why are you messing with my stuff? It ain't no grass over there. Let me calm down. But anyway, my last thing is I got zucchini up here. I just planted these yesterday. Broccoli, cabbage, carrots, rosemary, fennel, and lovage.
Are you
Which
showing
are
us
all,
dirt?
huh?
Are you showing us dirt?
Yeah, I want them to see that this time I actually labeled my stuff. That's what I'm showing you.
Oh, excuse
So,
me.
so y'all can see that I'm doing better. You know, I'm labeling stuff in here. Okay. Well, on this right here, this red.
Well,
But
thank you for showing us the garden, baby. We know where we're gonna come and get our vegetables when we hungry. Niecy's house, everybody. You're Gloria. Uh, Niecy, where you at?
I'm still here. I'm gonna be here.
Okay, Gloria. I promise you, I'm gonna get on that financial. Congratulations, Gloria. Everybody say congratulations to Gloria. She got approved on a house for my financial advice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I'm going to tell you what else has happened. Y'all do not know, but in the last couple of hours, they arrested the New Jersey mayor, put him in ICE. But I'm going to tell you, California is playing hardball with Trump, honey. It says, oh, snap. President Trump just announced a criminal task force investigation fraud into Newsom's homelessness funds. Baby, he is playing on Newsom's top, and Newsom is not going to play. So, who else wants Newsom to be held accountable? I'm going to tell you, they popping off in Dallas, Houston, California, North Carolina. Baby, they are now putting everything in action. The Trump administration yesterday just deported 158 Vietnamese and Lateran refugees, took them right out, baby. They gone. President Trump sent the ICE enforcement to deport Southeast Asian refugees, Vietnamese, and I'm telling you, he is taking everybody out of here for it to be a black and white thing. That's what I believe. I believe he is lowering the playing field. I want to tell y'all about this. Is crazy. He's even attacking allegedly Melania Obama. She was ordered to sell her Jaguar and her condo in Malibu to repay back a fraudulent grant she received from USAID for Ukraine in
Oh, you
2023.
mean Malia?
Yeah, Malia. Doge audits are beginning to pay off, these people are saying. They are attacking the president's, ex-president's child, and it's about to get heated out here. I'm going to tell you about R. Kelly, and after that, we're going to talk a little bit about Diddy, but R. Kelly, baby. Somebody put a hit out on R. Kelly. R. Kelly is not making the complaint. The person who was assigned to take R. Kelly out spoke. Listen to the news here, y'all.
Filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder by high-ranking Bureau of Prisons officers and officials. These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his convictions be exposed. We recognize the stunning quality of these allegations, but in the end, these are not allegations made by R. Kelly. These are not allegations made by my office. These are allegations made by men who were solicited by government prosecutors and Bureau of Prisons officials to first violate the constitutional rights of Mr. Kelly and secure his unjust convictions, and second, to kill him.
Baby, that is all alleged
Woo,
information.
wait.
They saying the Bureau of Prison officers were solicited to take R. Kelly out. Now, say what? Now, the story I'm about to share with y'all is from the Neighborhood Talk, all right? So the Neighborhood Talk says, say what? R. Kelly says that feds are trying to delete him in prison. Says they're allegedly told a dying inmate to do it for his freedom, and they would cover it up, baby. My body said no, but my mind is telling me yes, baby. I think this has a lot to do with this Diddy trial, baby. It is getting tied up in this Diddy trial. But y'all know I respect this blogger. Her name is Tabitha Speak, baby. And she is the truth. So she posted today. Let me tell y'all that Trump is absolutely wearing a Foley catheter. It's a tube inserted into the bladder to drain the urine into a bag strapped to his leg, y'all.
Leg, honey.
The line down pants, not a crease. It's tubing. Every step he takes sounds like a slashing of warm Capri Sun, honey. She put a picture up here of what the little thing looked like on Trump leg, baby. They said every time he walks, it is slushing like warm Capri Sun in his drawers, y'all. This man got
Oh, Lord have mercy.
catheter. And this is what somebody sent me, Lord Jesus. I have no clue. Like I said, it is allegedly. But I believe it because we ain't
He
never
could wear
seen.
that instead of wearing the diaper. But they say he dookie on himself too.
What do they call that? The first shit? The first poop? I don't
Mm.
know. But
I'm
baby,
just glad I ain't got to empty that catheter or change his diapers, honey.
now let me tell y'all something. It's getting heated up at the Diddy trial, baby. Not only did we have Simone Red Wine and Sheba there, okay? We also had Tisha Tattles reporting on the story, okay? And she is saying that at the that this lady, that 50 Cent baby mama, he called her a whore. And it came out that she showed up at a party with a husband and wife, a rapper and his wife, and she was later asked to join in a whole bunch of stuff. So I think they getting ready to drop Defender 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But not only now we getting the white people in the mix of Diddy's trial. We starting to talk about the people with the real money. Now listen to this, y'all.
Ron Burkle, Diddy's billionaire baby dad, right? That's the godfather to all of Diddy's kids, and it's also the person that helped him buy Revolt, that helped him with Sean John. Actually, all of his ventures, Ron Burkle and his private equity fund were the main investors in that. So Diddy came in as black owned, and true, a black person did own a portion of it, but Ron Burkle and his private equity funds were literally Diddy's godfather and guardian angel. There isn't any video up where Diddy calls Ron Burkle, says that Ron Burkle threw him a coming out party because he just wanted to announce everything to public. I'm just watching to make sure they don't go on without me. Okay, so where are we at? Ron Burkle, Ben Masalas, Mark Garagos, and a bunch of other Democrat heavyweights literally Trump feels push that. That's what the political streets are saying, okay? Go do your own research, but push them and Michael Avenatti and Stormy Daniels in order to impeach Trump, okay? They thought that it was the last of Trump. Diddy even took their sides. I know Diddy and Trump are friends or were friends, but Trump is incredibly vindictive. He does not forget any slights at all. The fact that that actually happened, it makes me think that Trump wants Diddy to kiss the rings, Trump wants Diddy to grovel, Trump wants Diddy to bankrupt himself, and he's still gonna say no. I think he's a June Gemini. When you got beef with them, it ends when everything ends. I'm just taking that. He's a June Gemini, and June Gemini is like, yeah, you can't be crossing them like that and think that they're just gonna play nice, right? So we have all that with what's going on, okay? Well, but that doesn't mean that Diddy doesn't know that Trump's playing with them. And what do I know? If you guys are MAGA, let me know in the chat. Do y'all think Trump is partying this person? Well, what's going on with Elon? I don't think that he can afford another public media thing right now, right? Because Elon and them are trying to get him out of here or at least get him impeached. Because you guys don't know, J.D. Vance, Peter Thiel, who used to be Elon's and for PayPal, Peter Thiel actually funded JD Vance and got him in as the press is going in. Funded JD Vance and got him in as VP, right? If Trump gets out of there, JD Vance, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, baby. Peter Thiel's the PayPal mafia, South African, Elon Musk, all that's not in the third. The whole point of the matter is, Diddy might not know that Trump is playing with him, or maybe Trump is serious. I really honestly don't know. It's anybody's guess, right? Trump does what Trump wants to do. However, if Diddy thinks it's serious, Diddy doesn't need to be right. He just needs to start speculation that the public will believe. Ron Burkle, Diddy's billionaire baby dad, right? That's the godfather to all of Diddy's kids.
Now we're hearing the names that I wanted to hear. Ron Burkle. All of a sudden, Diddy's son and Ron Burkle's son was supposed to meet and talk about something, and Ron Burkle's son was. Then you got, Peter. Peter is the guy that got money and got JD Vance in as vice president. So
And,
there's,
and and he's part of the Heritage Foundation,
yes,
and he's gay. He's gay. He's got a husband. I don't understand these people.
baby. Something tells me that Diddy is being sacrificed and it's about to get nasty and dirty because, baby, they are catching these witnesses in so many lies that Diddy's attorney today asked for a mistrial, but the judge said no. I guess he said no, not right now. Let us get all these witnesses out so they can talk their mess and we can come back and slap them with lies. I'm going to tell you, 50 Cent also filed for full custody of his son Zaire with Daphne Joy. Uh, oh my God.
The little sex worker.
Yeah, 50 Cent filed for custody of the son, baby. He filed for custody of the son. It's about to fall out, okay? I want to tell you that it is getting dirty around here on these YouTube streets. I have not did Diddy's case yet, but I do plan to sum it up. I want you to know, y'all, the National Guards, they don't have nowhere to stay. I want to define martial law, meaning they can make you get out of your home and let the National Guard in where you will be homeless. If this is all summing up for that, they are also attacking the Los Angeles mayor, Karen Bass. She blocked her policemen, California police, from assisting ICE. Trump is going to say she's standing in the way. I'm going to tell you, listen to this. Look,
Just happening now, the Trump administration just sent 20 armed ICE agents to surround the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, who's a Democrat, and they took the mayor and started dragging him into the ICE detention facility. Then, you're safe now. They arrested him. Happening now, the Trump administration just sent 20 armed ICE agents to surround.
Baby, they taking control of city leaders. Y'all look. This is construction workers.
Shit, y'all know what time it is. Port Arthur, Texas. It's a mean pass.
ICE have detained construction workers. It is getting ugly. So I'm going to read this to you. The President of the United States is using military force against civilians. This is not public safety. This is a violation of the Constitution. This is authoritarianism in real time. We are calling on every politician and military leader in this country to stand up and speak out. Demand the arrest and removal of this treasonous administration. If you remain silent, you are complicit, and you are betraying the American people. This must stop. They are trying to, baby, we're going to have some dark nights according to the Simpsons, honey. The Simpsons is coming out with the news and it's going to end the world.
My sister showed me a website today. She was trying to come up on the earlier live. It's a website that actually shows all the protests that's supposed to happen around the world on Trump's birthday. And y'all, when I tell y'all, this gonna give him all the power he needs to enact martial law. So I need for you guys to go out and get you some dried beans and rice and things like that that at least tie you over this in case he does enact martial law and you can't get out for a minute. Take this serious, y'all. If nothing happens, fine. You got rice and beans, but make sure you go ahead and get your water too. I'm going out tomorrow and I'm stocking up on water. That's the only thing we don't have. But I will put that website in the in the description because I forgot what it is right this second. Um and also I'll put the project 2025 progress report. I put that website in the description also.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share this with y'all, and then we're going to have to get out. He's not going to get away with this stuff. Hey, he's getting away right now. Y'all better stay close to home around this dude's birthday. He is about to get buck wild, and guess what? Your neighbors could be assigned to be ICE officers, and all they do is gardens, okay? You better be careful. They're talking about going into our schools out here, elementary schools in lockdown because of ICE raids. Okay. Now, this is what I want y'all to see. Hold on. Let me take it all the way back. I'm going to take you down 1 second, niece.
If he lives in a buck.
Look.
It does seem that way. I'm a technologist. I know a lot about computers. And I'm like, the last thing I would do is mess with a computer program. Because it's just too easy to hack. It's too easy to hack just one line. And he knows those computers better than anybody. All those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. It's pretty good. So thank you to Elon. He said, computers are the greatest. He looked at some that were just shipped in, some of these vote counting computers. He knew it before it even came in the door. He looked like at the back of it. Oh, I know that one. I mean, he knows that's how. I mean, he knows this stuff better than it. And they rigged the election, and now we won. So I'm going to be your president for the Olympics. You don't have to vote. Don't worry about voting. The voting, we got plenty of votes. Yeah, we'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote. And I said, we have nothing to hide as Republicans, right? We have nothing to hide.
Look at the data as it comes in from every county.
Oh, he can tell us.
Actually, Sunday before the election, I had the opportunity to meet with Elon Musk at his house for a couple hours to talk about the election. And aren't you all glad he's on our side? And he told me, he said, I can tell you right now, I'm responsible for this. He said, I'm involved in every battleground state, and we're going to win every battleground state. And I am convinced that whatever he did, whatever rocket science thing he did, made a huge difference in this election.
Apparently, Elon created an app, and he knew who won 4 hours before the results. So as the results were coming in, 4 hours before they called it, Dana White told me, "Fuck you."
So I'm grateful that Elon and Trump then fell out. See, sometimes relationships are not meant to be together. So until this turnaround, you guys stay safe. But baby, in plain sight, now they saying they know. Stay home, Shayna. I gotta no, you better not go nowhere. Y'all, it's about to get ugly out here, but not uglier. Then, baby, that the millimeters are going to be mad because Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming on, honey. July 19th. Get your DVRs ready. Y'all go up there and watch the main millimeters who said they not going to report it. I watched the clip. I heard somebody else talking about it. I heard this. I heard that. You heard through your TV set with your ears and your eyes. That's what you heard. So I will be seeing y'all later. Niecy, do you have something else to say, my love?
No, I am. I'm here.
Oh.
You make me sick saying my name like that.
Oh, the
But
title
yeah,
of the
y'all.
first 2 shows is in the first show is going to be NDA/DNA. That comes on July 19th. The second title is going to be I Am Ken, OUGH, July 26th, y'all. And Carlos done prayed the past demons and all of that. Gone, baby. How you doing, Norris? Yes, y'all. We're going to be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville and reporting on it over here. We're going to be making people mad. Y'all don't come over here and bring Mel name up because she is no longer on the show. We got a new couple. We got talks of, Martell and I don't know now. We're going to see it. Niecy says.
Not Juicy Fruit.
I don't know if she coming up there, but for the ratings, that would be a good move for Ariane to come on the show because that would be showing Martell's real life. That would be showing Martell's real life. Martell has been getting invited to events where people are paying to see him. He is building under an LLC. He is coming up, y'all. So, one girl had on her title today, Mel's show that she walked away from is coming back. Now, see, the reason why you begging for those views is because you had to put Mel name up there, but we know. I can't wait. I'm watching from all my IP addresses. That's right, y'all. Let's get it up, up, up. Now, I want to tell y'all today, OWN answered the lawsuit in Alabama. Baby, OWN done stepped into the room. They are giving a response. So, y'all, we're going to keep our eye on that. OWN has stepped into the room in the case in Alabama. And y'all remember the last time OWN stepped into the case, they were saying that they was going to ask for their attorney fees back. So I think that somebody is getting ready to have to pay. Oh my God! Wait a minute. What is that? I don't know what that is. Let me turn my phone down because my phone. I don't know what that is. No, that was on
Why
my
this
phone.
Negro got my space table out here in the rain?
Okay, y'all. Let me read today where I had came on live earlier this morning, right? And YouTube beef gone wrong. And what I want to read to you is that I got a comment from a young lady named Lies You Are Fat Dumpy. So she wrote me, this is the comment section, y'all. I got to address this. She wrote this in the comment section. She said, interesting that you adamantly refer to yourself as the receipt queen, that you are messy, and that you research people's personal info, that you buy memberships to CC's channels with fake names. You record screenshots and conversations that you would not be privy to based on your deceitful behavior. You intentionally throw out names of CCs who made the error of trusting you. Now, who was that? Okay, let me finish reading. With you personal details about them, and you will at some point exploit that information. You toss around CC names who seemingly have an alliance with you until they don't. Lastly, you say in a just being honest, braggadocious way that you have the three L's. I will skip the first, lawyers and loot. She didn't want to say the Lord. My question would be, after I got this dissertation, does this chaos fill your soul? Where's the joy in this in your spirit? The devil can make an expert out of anyone. God would never sanction betrayal, weapons formed against others, deceitful behavior, or using his name in vain. I hope this is received with grace. God bless you, Marcella. And this lady, I answered her back because she's saying that I'm causing the trouble. No, I'm answering. But I'm going to let you know what I told her. I'm taking this with grace. This is for comments, not for a dissertation. All those run-on sentences had me confused. Miss Forbes, I don't get your point. Maybe this wasn't meant for me because some of this stuff she put up here, I don't do. Some of these things she put up here, I definitely do. When I go into somebody's membership, I'm a member if I paid to get in there. All money is not good money, but she says that that I have deceitful behavior and I intentionally throw out names. I don't recall throwing out CC's names because on my page, I make it a point for me not to talk about CD. But I want to show y'all, this is all that she wrote me. No commas, no periods, no exclamation points, no question marks. Even when she said, I have when she said, does the chaos fill your soul? She gave me a question mark there. But she says her question is, I hate self-righteous people. It's like they're watching me, but they're not watching the other people. This right here, this is what she wrote me. Y'all can go in the comment section and read it. All of this. But my question is, Miss Lies, you are fat dumpy. Did you ever go over to those other people and say any of this stuff? I am the receipt queen. I do tell you I'm messy. I research people personal info. that you buy memberships to CC channels. I buy them with fake names. I do that. You record screenshots and conversations that I would not be privy to. Those are the receipts. Can somebody tell her that those are the receipts? This Caden is familiar. I've heard these words before. Baby, Miss Forbes, that's your name. Your name is Forbes. I appreciate that, but if anybody come for me, I'm sorry. I'm coming back. So y'all have a good night. I'm going to go upstairs because I'm telling you the weather here is crazy. It's giving me a headache. But where's Niecy? Niecy waving her hand. Oh, she got to go. But y'all, the spaghetti came out good. Y'all watch my shorts. I did a couple of dances up there for y'all. And y'all, I really love y'all. And I'm going to come up here and be funny and crazy. We're going to get back to business. Let my lawyers with the loot handle the lawsuit. Bye, y'all.